Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video, I'm going to be doing the next batch of watching as many first-time viewings as I can in 2026. So this one is also starting, some of the ratings might seem a bit low for me, just because I had a really hard time with first-time viewings in the last few weeks, and yeah, I don't know if, I mean, one of them I'm like pretty confident the rating deserves to be low because I haven't heard anything good about that particular movie, but there is one where I'm like, oh, it might be a bit controversial that I rated it so low. But that's the last movie I have to talk about in this video, so I will wait till then before I talk about it. So the first couple that I have are actually catching up on 2025 releases. I still have a bit to go with that one because I still really want to do going through my 2025 overall rankings, but I've got still quite a few movies to catch up on before I feel like I'm pretty confident in an overall rankings like Liz. But the first one that I have to talk about is Warfare, which actually came out, I believe, in April last year. I just never got to the cinema to see it. I think it was on my radar, but yeah, April, I was having, I think, a bit of money trouble, so I didn't quite get to the cinema as much as I wanted to. And then obviously we know what happened towards the end of the year, so yeah, 2025 was a very uneven year for cinema viewings for me. I'm hoping to correct that in this year, but yes, it was, my movie going trips was very uneven. So yeah, Warfare I didn't get to. I ended up watching this on streaming. It was on Amazon Prime. I actually was very pleasantly surprised by this. Modern war films are a bit hit or miss for me. I found I'm not big on the films that take place like in Iraq or around that area. The Afghanistan films I've thought have been like more well done than the Iraq films, but this one was actually pretty good. This one followed a group of soldiers and their regiment got pinned down behind a unit block and they needed help to be evacuated, and they had to like basically shoot their way out, and they had members of the team who were injured. And yeah, it was very moving and really well done. And I think that was partly because because this was directed by Alex Garland, and there was another director who I think the film was based on his experience. So it was done really well. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. And then we have one of the ones that I didn't get to the cinema in the latter half of 25, and that was Predator Badlands. It finally came to Disney Plus, so I was able to watch it because I had done a rewatch of all the Alien and Predator movies in preparation for this one, and I actually really enjoyed this one. I think this is one of the better Predator like sequels / Predator movies. I don't know how well connected it is to the Predator universe, if it's just like a standalone or if it's like still follows the same, or like if it's still set in that universe. But this was done really well. I actually liked that the Predator spoke his own language, which I don't think we've ever had in a Predator movie. And yeah, I was really invested in sort of following the Predator, because like we got more like family dynamics, we got more like Predator politics, and then him teaming up with a like a cyborg from another, like a scouting cyborg from Earth. I think it was Earth. It's been a while since I have actually seen it. I saw it last month. I really liked their dynamic as well, and then the team they end up building with a few strugglers as well. I really liked that, and how they were surviving on this planet, and which is known as the Death Planet. And yeah, it was really well done, and actually it's probably my second favorite Predator movie next to the first one. So I ended up giving this one a 4 out of 5 stars as well. And then I embarked on a bit of a I Know What You Did Last Summer movie binge, and I did a rewatch of I Know What You Did Last Summer, the first film, which is the only one I'd seen at that point. And then all the sequels were first-time viewings, and I also wanted to watch the film that came out last year for my 2025 overall rankings video, and I didn't get to that one in the cinema either. So basically, yeah, the original film is a fantastic slasher film, and then we get to I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and I actually thought that was a pretty decent follow-up. I'm a bit of a sucker for movies that take place all in one, mostly in one location, and I kind of loved the setup for Jennifer Love Hewitt's character, Julie, why she was on the island, why her friends were on the island, and I was entertained, honestly. I thought it actually did a pretty good job, like, with the sequel. And I mean, it wasn't really necessary in my opinion, because I think the first one stands on its own like really well, and we probably didn't need all the sequels / reboots or that we got. So I did like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. And then we get to I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which I think is the one everyone agrees is a terrible sequel. It doesn't really connect to, because it follows a whole different group of characters. It doesn't connect to the main storyline of I Know What You Did Last Summer. It was a bit of a chore to get through, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was mostly glad when it was over. Some of the kills were pretty good. I won't lie about that, but it was really unnecessary. I gave that one 2.5 out of 5 stars. I don't know if I'd ever rewatch that one again. And then the last movie that I have to talk about is Emma from 2020. So I've never read the book. I've never seen any adaptation of Emma. So I've had the Blu-ray in my collection for a while, and I never went to see this one at the cinema because I think this came out right around the time of the first lockdown, and all the cinemas were closing. So I didn't quite get to this one. I'm glad I didn't go see it at the cinema, because I was actually a little disappointed in this one. Because I like period dramas, but now I'm wondering if maybe I've outgrown them, or I'm just not into them as much as I used to be. I struggled with this one. I was really bored with this, and because I didn't know the story or that, I was like, is it going to be revealed that she's messing up her friends' relationships is because she wants to be with her? And I mean, for the time period, that would have been a rather interesting take on that one. But yeah, I just really couldn't get into this one as much as I wanted to. The cinematography was really well done. It was a beautifully shot film. The acting was good. Bill Nighy was hilarious in this one. He was probably my favorite part of Emma. I just didn't gel with the whole story as much as I wanted to. So yeah, it kind of sucks that I have the Blu-ray in my collection, and because yeah, the case ended up. If I wanted to sell it on, I'd have to fix up the case and things like that, but which, you know, first world problem. But I just didn't really like this one. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't see myself revisiting this one, to be honest, but I'm glad I did watch it, because I've had it on my shelf for a while. I'm just yeah, unfortunately it wasn't for me. So that is everything that I ended up watching, or like the next batch of films that I ended up watching for the first time movie viewings challenge. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!